Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today we're going to talk about pre-emergents for your lawn. The Prodiamine works really good in the spring to take care of broadleafs in the summer. It also works really well in the fall to take care of poana that's going to come up in the spring. Now I want to apply for this summer 1 pound per acre. So I'm going to put 1 pound of this in my 30-gallon sprayer and spray that acre with it. You can go up to 1.5 to 2 pounds depending on your application rate. Another good pre-emergent you can apply, just like the professionals, is from Allergare. It's an Oryzalin 4. Now Oryzalin 4, it has the squeeze bottle, you can measure it out, but this is a 1 quart, and you can do 1.5 to 2 quarts per acre. Now again, I got a 30-gallon sprayer. I'm going to do 1 acre with that 30-gallon sprayer, and you can either do 1 application or you can do a 2 application a couple weeks apart. And if I do just the 1 application, take care again the summer broadleafs, I can just do 2 quarts for that 30-gallon sprayer. As with all chemicals, before you start mixing them, you want to make sure you're wearing latex or nitrile gloves, some eye protection to keep the chemicals from spraying up in your eyes, and if you're doing tank sprayer, you're going to wear rubber boots or rubber shoes. Since I'm going to pull behind tank sprayer, I'm not worried about that right now. I've got shorts on and Crocs, but I'm going to be on the four-wheeler pulling it. So let's go ahead and mix these up. Our first pre-emergent we're going to add to our tank sprayer is the Prodiamine, and it's a powder. I'm going to do 1 pound for this 30 gallons. So I'm going to add it first, fill it up some more, and then I'll add the liquid pre-emergent, since I'm applying 2 pre-emergents at once. And again, that's 1/5 of this container here. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should be about 1/5 of this container. Continue to fill and agitate this. The granule Prodiamine we added give it a bright yellow appearance. Now we're going to add, we've already filled it up and got it agitated. Now we're going, before we finish up our 30-gallon sprayer, we're going to add our Oryzalin 4 into it. And again, we're going to add the entire 2 quarts to do 1 acre. I like to add a little water, shake it up to make sure I'm getting all the material. It is a thick fluid. To make sure I get all of it out of there. Yeah, it does have the measuring. If you're doing smaller yards, you can measure out how much you want. Since I need the whole quart, so and shake it up. You can see there's a lot left in here. That's why I'm adding a little water to it to get the last of it out. It's worth it. Bright orange. So we've added our Prodiamine. Now we're adding our Oryzalin 4. Again, 2 pre-emergents. So bright yellow and bright orange. We should be able to see this application. All right, I think we got enough of that out of there. You can see how pretty bright orange yellow this this mixture of the Oryzalin 4 and the Prodiamine is for our pre-emergent. Got a beautiful orange that is. You can definitely see this. Get this tank full. We're ready to make our application. I like to drive around pulling this tank with a four-wheeler around a bumpy surface. Do that for several minutes. That's just to make sure you're agitated. Unless you have a good agitator, a handheld agitator to stick in there to make sure all the granules are dissolved. I just drive around with a four-wheeler and get this thing on a bumpy surface, do that for several minutes, and you will be good to go. the lid on here. All right, I got it all electrically, it's all connected, ready to go. And what I like to do is overlap slightly on my sprays. With this being colored, I should be able to see the wet application as I go down and back and forth, back and forth. I can do circles, I can do lines back and forth, depending on the terrain of the yard I'm spraying. So I'm going to go down and back, and you'll see, and I'll get 1 acre out of this 30 gallons. Everyone enjoyed watching us treat our yard. It's something you want to do every winter to get rid of the grasses before they come up in the spring. You want to make sure you do it in the spring to watch out for the grasses in the summer. You want to do it through the summer with an MSMA. I'll have a video on that coming up soon. You want to make sure you fertilize your yard as well. There's certain times you want to do that. I'll have videos on fertilization here later. But you also want to make sure that you're treating your yard in the fall to make sure that it's prepared for the spring. Until next time, I sure hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife.